Hello. Hi. I'm back, finally. Yeah, my laptop kind of broke. So I kind of had to get a new one so I could finally stream again. Which is why it's been a while. It's been like, I don't know. I think the last time was before Christmas or something. On that note, I hope everyone had great holidays or just winter time, I guess. And everyone had a good New Year's. Happy New Year's, everyone. Yeah, first stream of the year. We're back with the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. And I'm excited to finally play again. I've been so curious how this is gonna go after the big cliffhanger we had last time. So if we're gonna do a little recap of what happened last time. We did help a friend out with their... I already forgot all the words again. With their like ancient being issue they had, where they were like, kind of fused with one. We helped them to the point that they're actually fused with it. Like they're one now. I don't know if that was actually helping, but they have some cool eyes now, I think. And they were kind of happy about it, I guess. So that's something. And then, if you remember the kind of evil witch, kind of the bitch that runs the coven who banished us, yeah, apparently she's dead. I don't know why, how, or what the hell happened. I kind of more expected that to happen like at the end of the game, but I think we're only in chapter 4 from 7. So we're like halfway through, which is kind of crazy. And then also we had... Right, we went to our sister's funeral, which I was very confused about at some points. Sorry for that. But it was our sister's funeral, because I'm just bad with names. And it was very sad, and I might have cried a little. Just for her to jump out of the grave and be like, hey, yeah, I'm a witch too now. So our sister's a witch as well, which is fun. Which we didn't know before. And I think that's pretty much where we left off. Yeah, I'm excited to get back into it. And see how far we're gonna get. I know today is a little earlier. Mostly because I didn't want to just sit around and wait to stream. And I'm hoping that maybe this is gonna be a little bit of a longer one. Maybe a little longer than the usual 2 hours I only get. Depends a little bit if my voice is just dying after 2 hours from reading so much. But we will see. And yeah, I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to stream this year, actually. Like I have my little bingo card where I have like things I want to do this year. And streaming is on there. So let's see how well that's gonna go. But I'm excited. I have a bunch of games I want to play. Stuff I want to do. So yeah, I'm excited for that. First, I want to finish this game. I don't know, maybe the next few days I'm gonna do a little Minecraft stream or something as well. Get a little bit of just chilling, hanging out. A little bit of stuff. Doing some stuff on the castle or something. I don't know yet. Next week, kind of, real life has to start again, so I have to actually get into uni stuff and actually get some stuff done and log in. But I still want to do a bunch of streaming if I can. So yeah, for this game, again, remember we have our content warnings. Very heavy themes in this game, which we have seen a bunch of already. And I don't think it's gonna get any lighter. I think it's probably gonna get darker from here on. So just be warned and take care of yourselves. And I think with that, we're gonna jump back in and see where we left off and what the hell is happening. What happened to that witch? Who is gonna take over the coven? Maybe? We? You know? Someone has to step up. People love us, I think. Okay. This looks ominous. Fortuna. It is imperative that we speak before I vanish. Aidana. Wait. Now I'm confused again. What the hell? Did I just say she's dead? Is there a thing where after witches die, they can still talk to people? Probably? I don't I'm very confused. So let's invite her over and see what the hell's going on. That's our enemy witch. That's terrifying. I thought she was dead. Was I confused? Was I wrong? Okay. Hello, Fortuna. Is something the matter? I heard you were dead. So I wasn't confused. Maybe she's not dead, apparently. Okay. That is correct. Oh, she is dead. I'm even more confused. Explain, please. You have never met the corpse of a witch. No, I have not. I keep forgetting how young some of you are. I always thought of death as just that, the end. It can be, if you are killed or erased. But a witch also dies when they lose the will to live. Oh. Oh, this is... Now I feel bad. Kinda. But also you banished me for... like 1,000 years or something. So... Now I am but an aimless corpse, waiting to be consumed by your sisters or to be scattered through the cosmos. Huh. Why are you visiting me then? Think of me as a ghost, dealing with loose ends. In that case, my exile... Is it over? I'm afraid it is not. Reviewing sentences now falls upon the next leader of the coven. And who that might be, it is yet to be decided. I sense something different about you. What have you done? Oh no, I haven't done anything. Nothing. Oh, you've grown. I have grown, You feel like an adult witch now. It is a shame I did not get to meet you in this form. Aren't we kind of meeting? This whole dead witch thing is interesting. I don't know what you're talking about. What loose ends have you come to tie up here? Anyway, you. I want to ask you what you have learned during this brief isolation. Divination can control a community. It's wrong for a single witch to rule a coven. Exile is not a constructive solution. That you are a bitch. I did call her a bitch earlier, but maybe we don't say that to her. Brief? Yeah, brief is kind of 200 years is kind of a long time. I feel like we have learned all of these. But what do we want to tell her? Exile is definitely not a constructive solution. Like, it made us summon our dear friend. But also, it's kind of wrong. I like this one. Because she definitely fucked up. And made everyone miserable. This is true, but I don't think we should tell her. So, maybe let's do this. It's wrong for a single witch to rule a coven. Your word alone shouldn't be enough for me to spend centuries apart from my loved ones. My judgments are not capricious. I converse with the gods. Divine quorum is more important than the clash of personal volitions. Yes, I think. Gods shouldn't have any say in what happens to us witches either. Nonsense. What was I supposed to learn? Allow me to explain. You have been wrong all along in calling your talent divination. What is tarot then, if not divination? You should I should tell you about the nature of this universe. Is she gonna tell me that I actually changed the future? Like I've been predicting all this time? The secret of reality. Consciousness is a responsibility. Everything that is sentient modifies the nature of the realm we inhabit. All that has happened, every phenomenon is only real because it has been perceived. The parts of the universe that have not been measured are yet to be defined. Your arts do not predict events, they define them. Yes, I knew it. Unknowingly, you are shaping what didn't happen in the past as well as what is yet to happen. You are not a reader, you are a writer. Damn, I really made this stupid AI take over the earth, right? Huh. That is why I exiled you. When you predicted the falling of this coven, you were, in actuality, dooming us all. I have worked hard to prevent this omen, and I am still not sure if I have succeeded. Only time will tell. Why are you telling me this now? Because I am dead. And I deemed it better that you become aware of the magnitude of your ability, since I will not be here to protect the coven from you any longer. So now we're the bad one. If you would have told us earlier, it might have been a whole different situation. Like, I don't think you can blame me for this completely, right? Why didn't you tell me to begin with? Exactly. Because I was afraid you would write me off this plane. I'm well aware you despise me. Well, because you are a bitch. Keeping you away from your deck was the only way I could think of to ensure some stability for the coven. Come on, I'm not the villain you think I am. Likewise. Fair enough. Well, remember, you can manipulate anything that does not exist. The future is the most obvious implementation, but I'm also talking about the past. You can alter everything that did not happen. So, Dahlia's past then. Damn. Wait, what did I do about Dahlia's past? Oh. The Coven is about to go through some turbulent times. I do not think you are mature enough to handle your talent. But it is not in my hands anymore. Do as you please with this knowledge. I understand. Thank you for telling me all this. I have a parting gift. Ooh, knowledge. Right, this is what I wanted. This is my second wish. I wanted knowledge about the universe. Ooh. You know, I know many witches will come to you for guidance in the near future. We cannot fix the immaturity of your character, but I can at least offer you knowledge. Take one of my eyes. Oh. Okay. Thanks. It will allow you to see the unseen. It will open the gates to the wisdom of the gods. You are warned to not look too closely into the cosmic truth, right? Surely this is gonna go well. I pray you use it wisely. You will play a critical role in the fate of the Coven. I'm thankful. I will make the most of it. I do not really care anymore. I will not get to witness any of it. Why are you giving it to me then? It was etched into the cosmic wheel. I can only obey. Right, we also did that. I see. I also want you to have this. Ooh, a new arcana unlocked. The Coppersmith. Dear substance of kin, forsake the mortal hex, abandon flesh, abandon sinew. Thou art now my magic, thou art no more sin. Thank you. This is a Super Arcana. Any card created with this image will allow you to access more readings than with a regular card. How did you... Even if you believe me of farce, the gods truly speak to me. They told me about the new deck you're crafting. It's a custom deck. It suits your arts better than the limited tarot. So my decision to have you exiled has paid off in the end. So what? Do you expect me to thank you? I expect nothing. I am dead. Fair. This will be the last time we speak. Do you wish to say anything else to me before my departure? Ooh, those are two very different vibes. Neither of those. Like, I don't want to be like, you're the worst person ever. But thank you for everything? Everything? Thank you, maybe. For everything? I don't know, but we're friendly, right? We think the fuck you and say the thank you for everything out loud. You're welcome. Anything else? I hate you. I'll make this coven better. No, you made many of us miserable. Let's do the positive. I will make this coven better. Good. I will leave now. Wait. They really want to have me tell her that I hate her, because I kind of do. But also, any last advice could be the thing that gives me the most information, you know? We have all the knowledge to fix things. I'm also kind of happy you're dead, but also I feel bad about that a little bit, so... Any last advice? No. Okay. I guess not. I was nice, but you're still a bitch. Goodbye. So, hi friend. Are you alright? No, still processing? This is great news actually. Still processing. Why? This is too much responsibility. I shouldn't toy with people's fate. Or even worse, their pasts. I concede you that messing with the past is somewhat unsettling. But the future? Aren't we all messing with each other's life all the time anyway? You just happen to have the upper hand. I don't know. More than that. As the sole possessor of this talent, you have the responsibility to use it. You have the power to change this universe for the better. Own it. Maybe you have a point there. Some individuals lead covens, some others run societies, some beings can eat whole galaxies. I mean, I have the power to grant wishes. Own your talents, Fortuna. You're right. But these cards, it's not like I have total control over the readings. There's chance involved in the shuffling. What if a card only offers a tragic outcome? Tragic outcomes. You'll have to face some tough decisions, sure, but that's just like the rest of us. Sometimes there are no good outcomes. You have a talent for putting a spin on dire situations, don't you? I found myself stuck between a rock and a hard place too many times. I have a knock for looking on the bright side, for my own sake. That's really human of you. Or that's really behemoth of humans. I was there first. As I said, a true reality spinner. Idana told you reality is modified by consciousness. I may be a master of that. In any case, I may need some time before I feel ready to read the cards again. Nonsense. I need you back in the game as soon as possible. Do you want me to look into what was bothering you then? Ah, well. Ooh. Ooh, we know things. We know things. Is it about Loria, the first witch? I know things. Yay. How did you... It's Aidana's eye. Or better said, it's the water... It's the water contract we sealed together. It already activated. It's offering me knowledge. I can't fully access it. It feels like a waterfall of ideas behind my mind. And sometimes something jumps out of the water. So, you wanted to ask about Loria? That's right. Loria is my first love. I spent many universes without loving a single being. Suddenly, she came into existence. Or better put, she ascended. Loria is the first woman who left the mortal plane behind to become a witch. She is the inventor of magic, which is basically exploiting a universe's rules. I've never met a single entity as full of love and ideas as Loria. And I had the privilege of being loved by her. I wanted to ask you what had become of her. Before I was afraid of what I'd find, but now I'm afraid of what you'd write. I promise I will look for the best possible reading. Or writing. Alright. I granted you this deck. We might as well go all the way in. I got you, partner. So, while you're at it, what do you say we try to reshape the coven's stance on behemoths? That's not a bad idea. But what if we find in the cards... But what if what we find in the cards isn't good? I don't think there's anything worse than being forbidden and haunted. You're right. Okay, let's put this deck to use. Let's see. We want to look into how the coven deals with behemoths. Right. And let's see what has become of Gloria, the first witch. Please let it be something good. Surely. I'll do my best. The rest is in the hands of the deck. What was this? Prayer grants a space for meditation. The forbidden can lead to illumination, but also corruption. The appeal of the unknown, the saber channeled wrath. Guide, discovery, deception, the unknown, temptation, rejection, bad omen. Oh god. I don't know if that sounds so good. The coven will relax their policies regarding behemoths and will judge them on a case-by-case basis. That doesn't sound too bad. A witch from our coven will develop a magical trinket to enslave behemoths. We don't want that. Behemoths are too dangerous and they will always be forbidden. Okay, I feel like this is what we want. This is the good outcome, right? The coven will relax their policies regarding behemoths and will judge them on a case-by-case basis. Which makes sense, just like other people. As it should be with anyone, exactly. You can't just damn a whole species? Are they a species? Group of beings just for being what they are, you know? No sentient being should be persecuted by default. Yeah. You could still be judged as dangerous, though. I'm okay with that, I guess. All I ever asked for is a fair opportunity. I know I can prove myself useful to any community. It's weird now, being aware that whatever comes out of my mouth will become true. Although it's always been like that, I guess. What were the other options? I'd rather not say. Feels like I'd corrupt the reading if I reveal them. Understood. And hey, thank you. You're welcome. I'm a nice witch. Kind of, I guess. Commandment. Consciousness of the many selves. They can channel the power trip. When enraged, the behemoth sabotages understanding. The light of the blue flames bring forth trouble. Termination, rightfulness, deception, the unknown, guardian ego, sabotage, adversity. Okay. Let's see what happened to Gloria. Ooh, you will be reunited with Gloria and will get to rekindle the passion of your relationship. You will meet Gloria again, but it is with her corpse that you'll get to speak one last time. Gloria will never love you again, but you will get to meet her one more time. She has a parting gift for you. Okay, we're nice. The others seem kind of mean. I want him to be happy. I hope this is what he wants, though. Right? You'll be reunited with Gloria and will get to rekindle the passion of your relationship. Is that true? I'm certain. I wrote so. I can't believe it. I thought I would never get to meet her again, let alone get to experience her love. Aww. Thank you so much, Fortuna. I'm in your debt. Ooh, maybe I can somehow put this debt to use to not die and become human, you know? Maybe. I turned out to be the wish granter in the end, huh? And without shady contracts. The student always surpasses the master, they say. Thank you so much. My pleasure. The deck feels way more dangerous now. I doubt I'll ever subject myself to your divination again. That's fair. In all the universes I've existed in, nothing has ever made me feel so fragile. You must use these powers wisely. I beg of you. Whoa, never expected to get a behemoth to beg. This is serious indeed. It's not a laughing matter, Fortuna. Hey, don't look at me. You're the one who always teasing when it comes to life or death issues. But a taste of my own medicine, huh? Now I see, it's not funny. Please accept my apologies. Come on, don't be so uptight. I've got your back. Sure. Look, you've got mail. Right, let's see. We've got mail. Who was this again? Oh, it's both of them. Wait, should we actually do some more tarot cards first? Let's do that. Kind of want to see the one thing that I got from Aidana. I kind of want to use that one. But I don't remember what I needed for that. I feel like I need a lot of fire for that. So I might not have enough, actually. Oh. I feel as I could see beyond the pictorial representation of Arcana. Maybe I could spend a little magic to peek behind the cosmetic curtain. Oh? Oh, we can study them. Oh. Maybe we can study a water one. But that's expensive. I don't have that much. Which one haven't we used? I don't know. I don't have a lot of fire because I'm not evil, I think. Let's study this just to see. O ancient eye of our former leader, allow me to pierce through the fabric of this magic. I desire to know more. Water. Emotion, intuition, substance, truth. Oh, okay. So this is what it does. It gives me those identifiers. Okay. Let's wait to gather some more energy so we can actually do something with it. Okay. Fortuna, did you hear? The old bitch kicked the bucket. Let's celebrate. Come on. Dahlia. Okay. Let's invite you. Her broom is a sword. That's so cool. Aedana is dead! Fuck Aedana! Let's go out and celebrate. No, I can't. Why not? That hag is out. Fuck rules. My freedom is in the hands of whoever becomes the next leader. Then I'll become leader. My first order of business will be to ban fucking exile. I wish. Also, I have no idea what kind of voices. I didn't do real voices, but a little bit of voices, and I have no idea what kind of voices I did anymore. So it's just gonna be whatever it is. Sorry. No, I mean it. I'm running for office, Fortuna. Oh, wow, really? I can't picture you running a coven, to be honest. I thought you despised that kind of responsibility. Yeah, but you know, I was planning on overthrowing Aedana. Got cold feet in the end, but this is a great opportunity to change things without resorting to violence. We've endured too many centuries of abusive leadership. I'm determined to revitalize our clan. Follow me and I shall deliver freedom and happiness. Even more energetic than usual. I'm ready to go. Fortuna, join me. Let's rule the coven together. Why don't you tell me about your plans first? Hell yeah, I'm in. I must painfully decline. Well, let's tell me about your plans first. Of course, of course. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment. Don't you think I'm a dumb witch? I have a solid plan. I've done some research, and the 5 pillars of our coven laws are judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Judgment is how we decide who fucked up and what to do with the coven. Law enforcement is how we punish those who fucked up. Forbidden arts is how we deal with dangerous stuff. Mortal affairs is how we deal with people, animals, and everything non-magical. Witch duties is basically what every sister has to do for the coven. Now, Aedana is basically all fuck you, I rule. Fuck you, I exile you. Fuck dangerous stuff. Fuck mortals, and well, fuck you. I want to change things radically. Try a new system, more open and inclusive. We like inclusivity. Judgment will be something held between all members of the coven. I do like that. All important issues will be solved after hearing everyone's input, then celebrating a referendum. It's feasible since our coven has less than 100 members right now. There won't be law enforcement. All issues will be solved amicably between the affected parties. Isn't that a bit naive? I was about to say that sounds a little bit too easy. What if they can't reach an agreement? We'll submit the case to the arbitrage office. I don't see why we need additional enforcement since we have the magical pact already. I see. Following that line of thought, there won't be any forbidden arts. I believe that banning things begets temptation. It's better to share knowledge and educate witches about its implications. Then about mortal affairs. I believe we should cut all ties with mortals. Oh. This may seem radical, but I believe we are way too privileged to dare tamper with human lives. That's fair, but also I'm gonna be a human in a bit. So that's kinda... I say leave them be. We have a whole universe to toy with. As for witch duties, instead of quarterly controls, I say we set a magical tax to pool resources for the coven. Any witch could go about her life however she wants, provided she shares a proportional part of the magic she draws from the cosmos. We'll use those resources to help newcomers or any sisters in need, or to develop some ambitious communal projects. All good so far. That basically sums it up. Oh, there's a pressing matter too. We have to decide how to deal with Aedana's corpse. We can either devour her or scatter her throughout the cosmos. Come again? Apparently there's a lot of magic stored inside the corpse of a witch. If we literally eat her, we'll all become more powerful. But if we free her magic, a lot of women will be able to ascend and become witches. Could almost double our numbers. I firmly believe we should share her magic with the universe. We may become more powerful should we devour her. But there's a special strength hidden in diversity. More points of view and the clash of new wills will make us grow in more interesting ways. True. That pretty much sums up my stance, so... Are you with me? So you're the only person I can hear out? I have the feeling that my other bestie will also might. This sounds good. I'm so scared to do anything here right now, but also I love the ideas. They seem good. I kind of wanted to run the coven a little bit. So... got ties with all mortal, but also kind of this is what it's probably better for the universe if no one hangs out with me who can literally write the future. Maybe we can still spin that one. Hell yeah, I'm in. That is fucking fantastic, Fortuna. We can do this. Okay, cards. Am I going to win? Whoa, hold your horses, Dahlia. That question may be too heavy. Why? Jasmine is planning on running for office too. Let's clear things up so we can save ourselves the pain of campaigning. If you want to solve this by shuffling a deck, you might as well meet with Jasmine and flip a coin. And none of that would do. Voters are going to need a campaign to be informed, at the very least. Yeah, sure, we can still do that theater if necessary, but I'd rather know who's gonna win already to dispel all the anxiety. I want to hear her proposal. I refuse. That would be unfair to Jasmine. Better think of a different question. Okay, I get it. What to ask? Oh, I know. Who are my enemies going to be? And what kind of dagger should I forge to face these trying times? Whoa, playing hardball, are we? The future of the coven is on the line. Let's pull out the artillery. Understood. Focus on your warrior spirit while I shuffle the cards. Cosmic perversion. Judgment, test, rivalry. Tragedy, change, rebirth. Oh. The oldest witches will conspire against you. Jasmine will pose the biggest threat to your campaign. The powerful behemoth will stand in your way. Yeah, let's not do that. This makes sense. They are annoying. It's just like in real life. I don't want the friendship to be jeopardized. I don't want this, even though I really could use the red energy, but I feel bad doing that. They can take the oldest witches, right? Like, this could be a good one. This could just be a, oh, okay, we'll talk it out kind of vibe, but it could also be like, okay, this is gonna ruin the friendship. So I don't want to risk that. So let's read this. The oldest witches will conspire against you. I knew it. Those hags are gonna hate my program. And I know they're already salivating at the thought of devouring Adana's corpse. Over my dead body. Well, strike that, because they'd definitely eat me, too. I hope those old bastards don't try to play dirty, for their own good. Else they're about to meet the wrath of a warrior witch. Nice to see you all fired up. They won't subdue me. Okay, let's see what kind of dagger we need. Courage. Craft a dagger and infuse it with the Valor to do whatever needs to be done. Cunning. Smith a blade to discern lies. Ooh, I like that one. Presence. Make yourself a dagger that inspires respect. That's also a good one. I don't know. Cunning? We want to know who's lying to us? I think she already does inspire respect. I think I like this one. Cunning. Smith a blade to discern lies. Ooh, that's a great idea. Politics promise to be way more intricate than the hunting grounds. I'm not used to dealing with subterfuge. Thanks a lot for pointing me in the right direction. Yay. What's the matter? Not to undermine your craft, but I doubt a dagger will be enough to deal with the old witches. They can easily outsmart us. What do you say we draw an extra card to explore what measure to take given this predicament? Absolutely, lay it on me. Alright, here we go. Make a demonstration of power before the coven. Extend an official duel challenge. Oh god, I don't like that. Rally the youngest witches against your opponent. You will be powerless against such a rival. No. I think we band together all the young witches. I don't like the duel kind of thing. She would probably, though. But that means more bloodshed. And she might die. Let's rally the young witches. Hags versus punks. I love it. And we can beat them in passion and determination, I'm sure. This is going to be one hell of a race. Totally. I confess, I was worried these elections would bore me to death. So this is great news, actually. Thank you, Fortuna. And that's a wrap. I hope this was useful to you. Well, I'd have preferred to cut it to the chase and see who was gonna win. But this'll have to do. Thanks a lot for taking the time. My pleasure. Before I leave, I wanted to ask you for another favor. What's up? Another friend of yours summoned a behemoth? No, silly. One of the things that matters to me the most is how to deal with Aedana's corpse. I believe it is extremely important that we open the gates for more women to become witches. And because of that, I'd love it if you met with our most recent addition to the community. She's so new, she doesn't even have a name yet. Please, let her come to see you. You can help her find her way. And you'll get to see how diversity will make our coven richer too. It'll be my pleasure. Tell her to come whenever she's ready. Thank you so much. I'll be going now. I need to start putting a team together to deal with this campaign. See ya! Bye, Dahlia! Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. I think now we should do some tarot making. Okay. Maybe work with this one because this one we already got the information of. So let's do this. We did get the new Arcana. I kind of wanna... Oh. This one. We do have enough. I don't know. I want to use it. We could not, definitely not. I don't want to waste any of it though. Kind of feels... Oh god, I was muted this whole time. I'm sorry. So yeah. I have no idea what kind of amalgamation I'm doing here. But, this is gonna be something. What is this? How is this supposed to be? I'm kind of confused. What this is supposed to be. Where this is supposed to be. I don't know. Put it here. This is not gonna be pretty. I'm just really not an artist. Okay, and then got this shield. This really doesn't fit in here. This is gonna look so ugly. So very ugly. But that's okay. I like this. I really don't even know what I'm looking at here. I hate these so much. I should have chosen something different. Oh, the pot. This doesn't... Okay, no. Actually, can I... If I exit out... I don't think I can exit out without... without changing things up. Okay. And because you need a second arm, I think. And then you need to go and backwards. Something like this. I don't know what this pot is gonna do here. Like, got a pot. Yeah, I really don't get it, but that's okay, I guess. Could be a shield here. I don't know what to do with this shield. Kind of want to put it somewhere really small. To just... shield in the sky. I don't know. So bad with this. Okay. Yeah. This is surely gonna be something great, right? Oh god, oh god. I don't know. The Docker. The tide of salt and melancholy. The will to kill your heart to save your kin. Courage to pay the highest price to achieve your dreams. The tower shield brings the burden of protection. Oh. Okay. Courage, alliance, communication, peace, support, success, yearning, passion, happiness. This is a positive one. It's not pretty, but it's there. Okay, what? I think... Yeah, that's good. Let's talk to our other friend. Let's see what Jasmine has to say. Dear Fortuna, are you alright? I have some difficult news to share with you. Let me know when I come to visit. Love, Jasmine. Hi, girl. Hello, Fortuna. I come with terrible news. I don't know how to say it. Adana's dead. You know already. The Arbiter told me. I just met with Adana's corpse. And Arbiter told me. Oh, yeah? How so? She's following my case and deemed it important to let me know. So the arbitrage office is still looking into your case? I'm glad to hear that. And how are you handling the news? I'm shocked, to be honest. I celebrated that the coven is rid of her. Both are true. But also, yeah. Fortuna. Why do you have to be like that? Fellow witch is dead. He was a tyrant. Things will change for the better now. I'm sure of it. Actually, about that. The first order of business is to decide how to deal with Aedana's corpse. Yeah, Dahlia was here a couple of minutes ago and she brought me up to speed. Oh, good. So basically we have to decide whether to be fewer but stronger or weaker but more diverse. What's your stance on this? I believe we should devour her. Changing government and all, I believe that is all just not the best time to receive that many new trainees. There's already enough turmoil in having to establish a new direction. We need to be stronger than ever for the sake of our sisters. I see. And speaking of that, I'm running for leader. Yeah, so I heard. You're well informed for being isolated on this asteroid. What can I say? Anyways, I thought the coven could use some tender, loving care after Aedana. Will you help me with your divination, Fortuna? Can I count on your support? Tell me about your program first. Oh, but of course, sorry. Right now, there are 5 pillars in the rule set of our coven. Judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Judgment is about how we deal with conflicts within the coven, how to determine who's at fault and such. It's also the executive branch tackling where the coven is going and how to deal with major events. Right now we have runic judgment. Basically, it was Aedana consulting with the gods. I believe we shouldn't leave witch law in the hands of exogenous forces. My proposal is that judgment should be in the hands of the oldest 4 members of the coven, in agreement with the leader. So any judgment should come by quorum of the 5 wisest witches. Okay, so here we already have a problem, Jasmine, with your beliefs and my beliefs. Because I don't think the 5 oldest witches are necessarily the wisest. Old people, usually, a lot of them don't really, go with the times and stuff. So I get the whole idea of eldest and the wisest people and stuff, but And there's law enforcement. Right now, witches who put the coven in jeopardy are sent to exile for a variable amount of time depending on the severity of their actions. And it's truly horrible. My proposal here is that witches accumulate warnings depending on the severity of their transgressions. And eventually, should they fail to change their behavior, they will be expelled from the coven. No witch should endure what you're going through, Fortuna. Letting witches go to find a new coven, that's a better fit. Is a more human solution, in my opinion. Then there's the forbidden arts. That's how we deal with hazardous magic and knowledge, such as summoning behemoths, necromancy, and so on. Right now, when the coven determines something could put our community at risk, we ban it. And I believe it should stay that way, so no changes in that front for my part. Next point, mortal affairs. That's how we deal with humans and other lesser beings. Oh. Aedana determined that mortals should be exploited and manipulated for witches' convenience. I don't like that at all. I don't believe any soul to be lesser being to begin with. I believe we have the responsibility to protect and guide mortal societies. We have the power to better their lives, so we must do so. I do like this point. That's the first one where I'm like, I do like this one better than Dahlia's. And last, but not least, there are the witch duties. That defines what members' obligations to the covens are. Right now, we have the infamous quarterly controls. And should a witch fail to deliver, they'll eventually lose their membership. I propose a policy of zero vigilance. To trust that a member of our coven will always strive to better our community. Contribution should be at every witch's own pace and discretion. Ooh. Oh, there's also the issue regarding what to do with Aedana's corpse. I say we should devour her and become stronger. That basically sums it up. What do you think? Can I count on your support? Okay, so you are my friend and I love you, but I kind of like Dahlia's approach better. Just saying. I do like the whole, I do like the model affairs thing, but also let the models do their thing. This is, yeah, I can't already promise Dahlia I'd help her. This is the nicest way of saying this. I feel like, oh, is that true? I wasn't aware she came to you first, I'm sorry. Well, it's important to keep one's word, so I won't insist. This doesn't mean I won't try and win you over. There's a lot of campaigning still to come. In fact, listen, there's someone I would like you to meet. Maybe she'll make you more sympathetic to our cause. June, the mathematician witch. She also believes we should devour Aedana and become stronger. She's the oldest and wisest witch in our coven, after Aedana. I'm sure she'll make a strong case for why we should absorb our former leader's corpse. Sure, tell her to pay me a visit. For now, I should be leaving. There are a lot of people I need to meet and get my campaign in motion. Take care. Do your best. I think this is interesting. The fresh smell of political turmoil. Rejoice, Fortuna. This is the perfect scenario too. Quite literally, play your cards. Things could get messy from this point on, yeah. How do you feel about politics? A necessary pain in the ass? I enjoy political discussion. I'd rather keep politics out of my games. Ah, yes, self-aware. It's very much a necessary pain in the ass, because it is. I hate it, but you kind of have to deal with it. Yeah, I see how they could become suffocating for a mortal. Too many hows and whys. Too many stupid people. Sorry to say that, but it is the truth. I think it's important to stay in touch to a degree if you don't want to be insensitive to the status of your community. But I sure hate many things about it. So true. I get it. What are your plans for these elections then? Why did you choose to go with Dahlia? Jasmine isn't strong enough. I like Dahlia's program better. Dahlia strikes me as more an inspiring leader. I don't know. Instinct? I like Dahlia's program better. She may get upset about it, but she'll have to understand. The direction of the coven is not a matter to be taken lightly. If either of them don't respect my stance, they aren't suited to lead to begin with. Good point. By the way, I'm curious about one thing. Why didn't you tell any of your friends about the true nature of your divination? You know, a little detail about being a writer and not a reader. I'm scared. I'm scared about how they would react. But I'm also afraid of myself. I'm still figuring out what this rediscovered power means. And what to do about it. I don't feel any different. but the pressure is immeasurable. I see. I'm afraid too. But I'm here with you. I can help you get through this, Fortuna. Whoa. Are you afraid that you're desperate to get on my good side? Are you so afraid that you're desperate to get on my good side? You wish, witch. Jokes aside, I already told you that this is the first time I ever encountered, throughout my many existences, something that truly terrifies me. But I'm starting to enjoy that feeling. Makes me feel alive. I wouldn't mind partaking in that thrill. Why don't you write yourself some courage? Okay, I'll draw myself a card. No way, what if I draw something horrible? Writing myself some courage. I don't know, writing myself something seems very egotistical. I don't know, what if I draw something horrible? I was just pulling your leg. I wouldn't do that either. You created something quite frightening, huh? Tell me about it. Hey, looks like you have mail. Okay, on that note, I'm gonna take a short bathroom break and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's see. How much? Okay, we still don't have more. So let's see what our friends... Oh, wait, huh? Who wants to talk to us? This is Dahlia. Yo, Fortuna. The newcomer I told you about is ready to meet you. She doesn't even have a familiar yet, so I'm contacting you on her behalf. Say the word and I'll bring her to your place. Okay. Who's this? Hey Fortuna, I'd like to visit you and thank you properly for helping me with that delicate issue. Oh, right. We know her. For the attention of Witch Fortuna, our colleague Jasmine asked me to meet with you to explain the advantages of devouring Aldana and becoming stronger as a group. This is an important matter, so let me know when I can visit, at your earliest convenience. Okay, let's talk to her first. Oh, backstory? Oh, are we learning how she became a witch? Maybe? The red thing doesn't look good. Oh, fuck me, look at this shit. I don't know why I even bothered to go shopping if I don't feel like eating. I guess my future self will thank me when I get stoned tonight. Oh, do I choose one of these? Today's my birthday. Should have gotten myself a cake or whatever. I'll put a candle on a hot dog or something. That's kind of sad. Oh, these are thoughts. Will Danaton release a new game soon? I'm probably butchering that name. It's been way too long since Hotline Miami 3. Maybe I can start another run of Elden Ring too. I don't know why I even get up in the morning. Life doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't make any fucking sense. How does everyone else manage not to hate themselves? Aww. She's not doing too hot. I wish I was brave enough to drop out of uni. Sometimes I do feel exactly this sentence. Damn. Okay. I don't even like computer science. I would love to do computer science. God, I'd rather kill myself than go to work in the office. In an office. I'd rather not work at all. I wish there was a way to stop existing altogether. Oh no, that's so sad. Wasn't the Akara system supposed to make us all happy? Oh right, the stupid AI I voted into power. The crappy AI overlord probably doesn't have enough processing power to save a miserable being like me. Aww. I hope those idiots don't ask me to hang out today for my birthday. I don't feel like seeing anyone. Oh no. Fuck. I forgot the toilet paper. Oh no. Surprise! Why is this guy a horse for a head? Come on, guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Dead name. Oh, that's awful. Happy birthday to you. And those are supposed to be your friends? God, that's awful. I hate that so much. Woo! Happy birthday, did we surprise you? Ha ha. Come on, make a wish. I wish. Don't say it out loud or it won't come true. Okay. In that case. No. Damn, he looks good. Welcome, I'm Fortuna, nice to meet you. What's your name? I don't know. Oh, that's fine. I guess you're still figuring things out. Ah, yes. Plus I need to come to terms with being in outer space and having become a witch. That's right, you're a witch now, girl. How do you know I'm a woman? Only women can become witches, so there's no doubt about it. Everyone seems to be clearer than me on everything. I haven't even had the chance to get out of the closet to myself. But everyone here keeps addressing me as a woman. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you rather have me switch back to masculine pronouns? Hell no. I'm sorry. I'm just angry it didn't all happen on my terms. Well, you have an eternity ahead of you to enjoy your true self. Guess I should be celebrating. But I can still picture myself out of this ugly beard and hoodie. I believe I can help with that, if you'd like. What do you have in mind? Some kind of glow up? Ooh. You'll be the one doing the transition. I'll just offer some guidance. It's not very different from what all of us witches had to go through. None of us ascended to these cool robes and hats. I'm an engineer. I wouldn't even know where to begin with designing an outfit. It'll all come to you, trust me. I love this. Shall we perform the rite? I did it for my sister once. You can just relax. This is a pretty cool moment in a witch's life. I'm in your hands. Whatever. First of all, I'm gonna summon a Fatemancer's disc to check on our chances of success for the ritual. Chances of success? Does this mean I can fail? Not really. It'll just mean you'll take more time to figure out your witch identity. But it'll come to you in time. Great. Just try to enjoy it. Sure. What do I have to do? There are many ways to go about this. My favorite one is by making some tea. I love some tea. I'm going to interview you to try to find some elements that are fundamental to your essence. Then we'll pour them into this teapot and brew a cathartic infusion. That sounds so surreal. But sure, I'm game. Can be pretty delicious. A good friend of mine taught me this method, and now I wouldn't go about it any other way. I'm kind of envious, since this is something a witch can only taste before transitioning. Are you ready? Of course. Interview the shit out of me. Question. Tell me about yourself. What to say about myself? What do you like to do? A bit of your background, whatever you think is essential to your being. When I was about 10, I saw a boar trample a friend to death during a school trip. That is oddly specific. The first thing that came to mind, and I find myself thinking about it too often. Whenever my mind's idle, I can only imagine. That's tragic. Of course, let it flow. I like electronic music, video games, spicy food, Western movies, and gardening. Oh, gardening can be a great asset for a witch. But I mostly grew marijuana and chili peppers. Is there pot in space? There is. Everything in the universe. But recreationally speaking, there's way better stuff you can get a hold on now. Being a witch and all. Nice. I could do with some of that. Sure, I'll set you up with a friend of mine. Did you do anything creative? Not really. Maybe cooking? I love cooking, but too often I find myself too depressed to cook anything at all. Well, you'll have all the time in the world now. Sure. So, did you find anything useful? Let's add that childhood trauma of yours. Let's add recreational gardening. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to mess up this girl's life. This was the least talked about. I feel like adding the childhood trauma is kind of... I don't know. I think recreational gardening might be fun. Will I become a witch dealer? In a sense, we're all dealers in our community. We don't have money, so we all offer our goods and services to the rest. That's cool. Question. What would you dream of doing as a witch? I don't know. What does a witch typically do? Eat children and curse towns? No? Well, not typically. You can do whatever you want. Some of us take care of magical gardens, others craft daggers, some others organize cosmic orgies. Myself, I dabble in divination. I don't know. I just want to have fun. Make some true friendships, visit different places. I felt trapped for too long in my apartment. I want to be free. You can do all that outside of your occupation. Any crafts you may be interested in? I don't know. I was preparing myself to become a computer engineer. I also enjoy growing stuff, so making potions. Or maybe an explorer. Any excuse to visit lots of cool places. I see. What to add to your vocation? Picture of a scientist witch? A picture of you as a gardener witch? A picture of a traveling... I like the traveling merchant witch. I picture you as a traveling merchant witch. The traveling part sounds fun. I don't know if I have the charisma to become a merchant. Well, damn it, did I fuck up? Maybe. Damn it. You do. All witches we witches all have charisma. I'd say one can't ascend without the necessary charisma. Comes with the package. Once you've found your true self, I'm sure you'll be radiant. I hope so. Alright, I think I can picture myself roaming the cosmos with my wares. Nice. Question. What would your ideal aesthetic be? Oh, I don't have a single clue. Definitely not this. Use your instincts. Put any keywords that may come to mind. I don't know. What could be the opposite of this? Too embarrassed to say anything out loud, to be honest. I'm not comfortable speaking so openly about how I'd like to look. Take your time. Something flashy? Sexy? Shit, what am I saying? Like I would look... I feel like any look would be too big for me to fill. I want to feel good about myself, but I also don't want to overdo it. A witch isn't capable of overdoing her looks. You met Dahlia, right? Fuck yes. But she's one hell of a woman. You're a hell of a woman too. I don't feel so ready to own that. Okay, how about something empowering? Sounds good. Something empowering. Oh, I'd love that. You really think I could pull it off? I don't have any doubt. Okay, let's go with empowering then. Cool. I have enough. Let's pour you a cup. The odds on that disc of yours aren't as high as I'd like them to be. You're good enough. Fill the rest with your willpower. You can do this. Alright. Let's drink this. Cheers. Oh my goodness, you look amazing. She does. Do I? The Peppermancer. Yes, you're stunning. Can't wait to get in front of a mirror, but I feel stunning myself. Yes. I feel weightless. This is amazing, Fortuna. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations. How can I ever repay you? You just become the best witch you can be. Enjoy it. You can count on it. Can you feel it now? Your calling? Yes. I am the Peppermancer. That's so cool. What are your powers about? I don't know yet. Something spicy, that's for sure. I need to find a fitting name for this persona. I need to figure out what I'm going to do from now on. So many questions. I feel anxious and excited. I can help you out with that. My speciality is helping witches deal with questions using my deck. Oh, Dahlia told me about that. I was kind of bummed that you decided to brew some tea instead of letting me see your deck. Oh, yes, please, I'd love to see your cards in action. It'll be my pleasure. I love this. This storyline is great. I propose we look into what role you play in the coven, so you can form a better picture of where to direct your training. Yeah, that's cool. Also, what do you say we look into the future to see what you call yourself, so you can start using your name right away? Yes, please. I can't go by Untitled Witch Project forever. Nice. Anything else you want to ask while we're at it? I'm fine with that. Let's leave some room for discovery. Very well. Now, focus on these questions while I shuffle my deck. God damn it, now I have to name her. Your talents will grow exponentially in a very short amount of time, and you will even get to surpass some of the oldest witches. You're going to grow magical peppers, and they're going to be in high demand, especially the Lust Reapers, which will multiply sexual arousal and stimulus. Your beginning will be tough. Conservative witches will put you through absurd trials just to undermine the validity of newcomers. No, we don't want to give you any trouble. You have had enough trouble in your life. This does feel kind of right with the look and everything. I love this, actually, for her. We're going to grow magical peppers, and they're going to be in high demand, especially the Lust Reapers, which will multiply sexual arousal and stimulus. Hell yeah. That sounds like totally my shit. I know a great deal of witches who will want to bid on your harvest. This is just perfect. Some business is just what I need to keep my mind off the astral mess I've got myself into. I'm eager to learn the ropes of witchcraft. Better get ready for a crash course. Totally. I'm supposed to grow some peppers and I don't even have a home or a garden yet. You should talk with Jasmine about that. She's a gardener too. I'm sure she can set you up with some nice cosmic parcel. Perfect. I'll go and meet her after this meeting. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Let's see about the name. You are Astrid the Peppermancer. You are Ileana the Peppermancer. You are Cassia the Peppermancer. Or Faye the Peppermancer. I do like Faye the Peppermancer. They all give the same. This is just me choosing a name. I hate choosing names for anything, actually. Just let's go with this one. You're Faye the Peppermancer. Whoa, hey. Sounds so alien to me. It feels like stealing a name from the identity database or something. But I like it a lot. I'll do my best to live up to this name. I chose the wrong name, didn't I? Didn't think the name would matter that much. I don't know. Bad at choosing names. Thank you so much, Fortuna. You're welcome, Faye. That's a wrap. How did you like my divination? Super cool. You've got a great talent. Although, I'm not sure if I'll resort to it again anytime soon. There's something dreadful of becoming aware of fate's existence. No, you can't escape it. Not that you're to blame. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it can cause that effect. I'm sure I'd lose it if I had a talent like yours. So tempting and so scary at the same time. I'll stick to the peppermancy. It can be maddening at times, yes. What are you planning to do now? Dahlia wanted to introduce me to more people. now I feel ready for it. Thanks to you. Happy to hear that. Please come and visit me anytime. I will. Goodbye. Okay, is it time for another card? We do have a bunch. I think we should do another card. I don't know what kind of card, but surely we'll figure something out. This one is kind of cool looking. I don't think we have a lot of red ones. But also we don't have a lot of red. Maybe we should do this one. Let's select this one and then select an arcana. I don't know what to do. Wait, what did I choose? No, this is not the one we got from. What could look good on a deserted planet? I kind of like the idea of the tea guy. Oh, but that's also Earth. I don't know. Let's do the tea guy. And then got this one. This is gonna be an Earth heavy one though. But I kind of want to use this one at some point. Maybe the next one though. What could be fitting with the tea as a visual? Well, we could always do some wings. We haven't used the wings yet. Let's do some wings. Maybe we can do something not completely ugly with this. Let's do this. Let's flip this, give him some wings. And then copy this and flip this and give him another wing. Oh, we have another small wing? Why do we have more wings? Wait, actually, let's delete this one and just make this one. Oh, we cannot make this one big. Oh. Are we crashing? Oh no. Don't tell me we're crashing. Please. Chill? We chill? Oh god, no. Why can I not? Oh, we're not crashing. Okay, we're back. Thank God. I didn't want to crash. That would have been awful. And then we need to put that behind. Maybe let's move all of this a little more in the middle. And these ones. Ooh, maybe we can do a teapot with wings. Tiny wings. And then we copy and flip it. And we put the wings on there and in the background. Yeah, that's cute. Oh, wait. Let's move it more down so we have some space to put some stuff in there. Oh, no. And this also has to go in the back. Some more flowers. And one to the back. And with that, we have some, wait, actually, oh no. Let's move this guy a little to the right again. And let's move all of this a little. Okay. Maybe let's move this a little to the top up here. Okay. The only thing we didn't use was this one. We can still put that in. One line behind. Okay. I think this one for once does not look incredibly ugly. So that's nice. Let's finish. What do we have? Scoremancer. The Titans of the Quarry reinforce the arcana with their ore. Flower language is a shortcut to the deepest conversations. The old man is well versed in his secret passions. The ether wings elevates the arcana for everyone to see. Guardian, ego, authority, happiness, temptation. Okay, we made another card. Let's talk to the next person. Okay, who do we talk to first? Kind of want to talk to her first. I'm kind of dreading talking to the wise old witch. So let's invite our friend Greeth. See how she's doing. Hello, beautiful. Oh, hi, Greeth. How are you? Better than ever, thanks to you. And I'm not just talking about the behemoth. Eh? Listen, I wanted to thank you for helping me. Here. Ooh, another thingy. Oh god, we shouldn't have used all that earth energy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, damn. I cannot pronounce that. Terrors often roam the cosmos, unable to harm anyone, until someone lets them in, and they become the fears of a whole sisterhood. Oh no. That sounds very ominous. Did I doom everyone? Damn it. You craft your own cards, right? I managed to capture my behemoth essence inside a super arcana. Hope it's useful to you. This is fantastic, Greeth. Thank you so much. Glad to hear you like it. I thought with the upcoming elections, your hands are gonna be full, attending to many witches. I hope this helps. You're right. We are about to get into a fine mess. But your friend Dahlia's running for leader. That's right. Are you planning on supporting her with your cards? Absolutely. My new deck is definitely going to be an asset during these elections. I couldn't think of a better counselor. I'm looking forward to seeing you and Dahlia win this race. This coven is due for a major change. We've had enough conservative leaders. I'll do my best. What do you think about the whole mess of eating or freeing Aedana's corpse? Absorbing her power sounds tempting. I'd say we scatter her and welcome more witches. I like this one. I say we scatter her and welcome more witches. Being more powerful sounds nice and all, but we'll become more powerful as a coven anyway if we welcome more members. Jasmine won't be happy to hear that. I myself haven't decided yet. Both options are too interesting. I'll let the contestants do their work and present solid arguments towards their stances. Then I'll see. That's a wise plan. Anyways, I should be going now. I feel the urge to start reading some political treatise. Do you think studying politics will get me closer to understanding the meaning of life? I don't know. Who does? Well, I'll be leaving now. See you soon. Bye bye. Okay, that was a short visit. Can't believe this chapter is still not over. Almost at 2 hours. So let's see June Raisha? I'm bad with names and words and everything. Oh, she looks interesting. Welcome, thank you for coming. Thank you for having me. I'm not used to dealing with young witches, so first of all, excuse me if I say something too blunt or out of place. Don't worry, this introduction was polite enough. Good. You need to vote for Jasmine. I don't care for a program really. It is just imperative that we eat Aedana's corpse. Whoa, I thought you came by to do some convincing, not just order me around. We're inches away from unlocking a new whole dimension of understanding. There will always be time to open the gates for more witches. Who knows? It is possible that if we ascend higher, we can directly grant illumination to anyone. That'd be very convenient, huh? I can expose some pretty solid arguments, if I may. Be my guest. Do you mind if I summon a Fate Marancer's disc to calculate the chances of our interests will align? Oh, I love the knowledge stuff. I should probably not, but she seems blunt, so I'm gonna be blunt back. I know your disc's secret. And what that may be. Your invention is pretty convenient for any witch facing some kind of critical situation. What they don't know is that the disc is also recording everything, collecting information for you. That is true indeed. How did you learn about it? My third eye isn't just for looking. I believe you to be the first person to know. Please don't disclose it to the rest of the coven, or you will deprive them of an essential tool. How about you make the disc stop stealing info? That I won't do. To collect intel on witches' desired situations is in fact its main purpose. Don't you have any sense of ethics? Ethics lose all meaning when you spend a decade trapped inside the dungeon of the Inquisition. I need to gather as much information as possible for the betterment of my holistic formula. I won't disclose any secrets if that is what you are worried about. So, Geez, the internet stealing everyone's data? Interesting. Still, the mere knowledge of your peers' issues is a clear violation. That's irrelevant. I don't like her. Those are the ethics of the privileged. When you are faced with death, when you become a survivor, it's all about the results. How about you summon a Minister of Secrets, at least, so you don't possibly disclose any secretive information? I don't see it as necessary, but I will. If that keeps you from sabotaging my project. It'll make me feel better, yeah. Understood. Do you mind if I summon the Fate Mancer's disc anyway? Sure, go on. Good. The first thing I want to use to demonstrate the advantage of harnessing power is a present. I learned that you craft your own tarot cards using Arcana. With enough power, you could create your own, and not be limited to the ones found in a grimoire. Here. The Penitent One, the lone survivor of the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow. So named because those in the congregation took a vow of silence as a form of penance. God, that's a lot of red. I don't have that kind of red. I will probably never get that kind of red. Thank you. While I was at the mercy of the Inquisition, I met a penitent pilgrim. He didn't say anything, but he left a lasting impression on me. Using my holistic formula, I captured his essence in the form of a super arcana for you to use in your divination. Think about the possibilities. If you are able to etch any element of the cosmos that marked you into a card. That would come in handy. Is that enough of a reason to keep more witches from ascending? Yeah, I don't... It feels too egotistical. I'm aware that for someone as intelligent as you, flattery won't be enough to make up your mind. So next, allow me to make a demonstration of power. Oh, thrilling. What do you have in mind? Thanks to my understanding of the holistic formula, I made myself immune to fate. Sorry, I laughed. That sounds way too ludicrous. Then go ahead, read my fortune. Throw me your meanest card. It'll be my pleasure. But wait, my formula may damage your deck in the process. Are you sure you still want to go through with it? I love not knowing things. You're planning to dispel my card, aren't you? How did you... Is there a way to get a hold of one of these magnificent third eyes of yours? Would you like me to help you find one through my divination? Ah, that sounds tempting. But as I told you, I'm immune to the arts of fate. Not much of a perk right now, huh? Huh. It's alright, I have my own ways. Even at the cost of a card, you still want me to demonstrate. I believe it'll be a valuable lesson. What do you mean by lose a card? I don't want to lose a card. I spent a lot of time making these cards. And maybe it's one of my favorites, one of the only ones I like, and then it's gonna be sad. I'll take your word for it. My deck is too precious. I don't like you. I knew from the beginning I wouldn't like you, but I still really don't like you. That's a pity. Would have been a pretty enlightening experience for you. Maybe, but I spent way too much time on these cards to let you break them in any way. Exactly! I've been playing this game for way too many hours to let you break my creations that are horrible most of the time, but still. If you don't embrace entropy, you will accumulate too much baggage to be able prosper as a witch. Attachment limits growth. I have my own ways. I like attachment. I'm sure you do. Well, what's your next solid argument to persuade me towards eating the old hag? I feel that's enough for today. Your mind is too burdened for me to effectively impart wisdom. That's a shame. The disc isn't looking great either. But it didn't reach 0. Only time will tell whether or not we will become allies. Very well. I'll come and see you again in the future. You're welcome to come anytime. Farewell. I don't like her. Quite a character, this Junreisha. She's a bit full of herself. I sympathize with her. She has that kind of look only a behemoth can recognize. What do you mean? Those eyes. Only get them when you manage to peek behind the curtain. They evoke a calm dread, if that makes any sense. I can picture myself getting there at some point, if I keep delving into the mysteries of this deck. I was warned about getting too close to all the cosmic truths, so I kind of don't. That's also why I kind of am trying to think that maybe ascending all the witches might not be the greatest idea, you know? Maybe not. You're too stubborn for that. Hey, I'm not that obstinate. If anything, I see you acquiring a presence of a master. It requires a special kind of confidence to evoke that. Oh, thank you. Only idiots and erudites manage to get there, and I'm still on the fence about which one you are. I don't know what this word means. But that's okay. I feel offended anyway. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard that, but I think my cats just threw over the laundry thing where you hang your laundry. I did that this morning and it sounded the same. And I think they just did that again. That's okay, surely. Surely they didn't bury themselves under it. Haha, very funny. So what now? What now? Guess I can sleep. There's nothing else to do. What to do? We could study. Alright, what do we have here? Excerpt of On the Four Elements, Air, by which I cannot pronounce that name. In all my years of mentoring air, the invisible element is the one I found most students have difficulty understanding. Its intangible nature locks it in the world of ideas. How do you define context? It is an infinite element that expands as far as your thoughts wishes it to take it. For a true master of air, there's no such thing as out of context. Everything is entwined in constant relation. A river in the middle of the jungle can put in context the nature of an office worker. A philosopher's talent could be measured in their ability to develop context to engulf all things. Okay. Ironically, the overabundance of air energy sabotages rational thinking and breeds chaos, because chaos is the ultimate nature of air, everything affecting everything. Throw a paper boat into a bucket of water and you can predict its behavior. Throw 1,000 into the middle of a wild ocean and the mind begins to falter when trying to picture the outcome. If you combine multiple energies of air, you will obtain unpredictability, luck, and fortune. Unfathomable predestination. What to do? Sleep. You are performing a dance in front of 100 jade statues. You dance and sweep and sweat for 3 full days. You fail the final step and the statues crumble. You're engulfed in black flames. You enjoy it. Okay. Okay, I do drink too much while streaming, I realize. But also, talking so much really mess with my voice. So, I'm gonna take another little break and I'll be right back. Okay, let's continue this. I also can't believe that this chapter is still going. I don't know. I feel like it's a long one. Fortuna. Not cool. I had to learn that you get visitors now from other than you. I don't know if you are aware of the current state of things, but we need to talk. Patrice! Oh my god, my sister. I now know her name. I'm excited to meet her. And as I was complaining, I reached chapter 5. Nice. An inquiry into values. Things weren't as easy as you have them right now. When I was about the age of a little Michael here, I was already working. What did you do, Grandma? I spent most of my childhood helping my mom sew work clothes for the farmers. I wish I had a job already. I hate school and my allowance is miserable. You make more from your allowance than I made sewing clothes. I got paid 30 cents a piece. What? And why did you even bother doing it? I had to help my mom. She was paid $2 a piece. But during those times, it was enough for us to get by.
Why is everything more expensive now, Grandma?
I don't think I'm ready to explain that. Ask your dad about inflation when you get home.
Did your dad explain it to you?
I'm afraid not. My dad died in the war back in Spain. He didn't have time to teach me much, besides how to use a knife and how to cook a mean paella.
I love Grandma's yellow rice.
This is so cute. You sure do, beautiful. I'll make some paella tomorrow. What do you say?
Yes. Yes, yes. Why did you come to America, Yaya?
First of all, this is not America. These are the United States.
Okay. Why'd you come to the US?
A couple of years after my dad was killed, my mom had to flee to France with me and our auntie Fortuna to escape from the fascists. Then we moved to the US.
What are fascists?
Very mean people who don't like anyone who thinks differently from them, or simply is different.
Are there any fascists in the US?
Too many, I'd say.
Oh no. What are we going to do, Grandma?
Don't worry about it. I'll protect you all.
Yaya, tell us more stories about Aunt Fortuna.
You know, this is the perfect place for it. Since I was on this very beach, I saw your aunt for the last time.
It was here, where she died?
I've told you 1,000 times. Your Aunt Fortuna didn't die. She went to live in the stars.
Come on, Yaya, I'm old enough already.
But it is true. We drove here on a beautiful summer night. Just the two of us and our friend Eva.
I love Eva, she gives me candy.
Yes, Eva's always been a sweetheart. Fortuna made a delicious pizza and we opened a nice bottle of grape juice.
Wine.
Yes, wine, Maria Fortuna.
I want wine.
That night there was a beautiful meteor shower. So the three of us made a wish. I asked for my sister to be happy.
She wasn't happy?
She had a good life here, but she needed more. Our auntie is magical. She's always had special powers. But this world wasn't ready for all she had to give. Out of the blue, she said, I want to be a witch.
I'm scared.
Michael, it's all right. She's a good witch. Then she got up and started walking towards the sea. The stars fell upon her from the sky, but also rose to embrace her from the bottom of the ocean. She walked until she disappeared into the water. She drowned then. No. She went to live in the stars. Don't make me repeat myself. Her body was never found, so she didn't drown. She's in a magical place now, watching over us.
Why doesn't she come visit us?
That I don't know, sweetheart.
Aww.
That's so sweet. Hello, Fortuna. Oh no, you're upset. At this point, I'd say I'm more disillusioned than upset. When were you planning on telling me that you can accept visitors? Things have been complicated. I didn't want to worry you until I figured out this mess. I didn't know I had to report my every movement to you. Things have been complicated, to say the least. This is such a pattern. I don't know why you keep pushing me away when things get complicated. What do I need to do for you to let your big sister in? Have I ever failed you? Patrice, come on. I've explained this to you too many times already. You are in. It's just that I don't like to be saved. You're always too quick to make my own problems your own. I want you to be my friend, not my mom. Although, not even our mom intruded as much as you do. Oh, I know. Who do you think changed your diapers and took you to school? Not this again. Listen, it's been 2 centuries since I last saw you. Why don't we skip this part and cut to the tense and cordial conversation? Fine. How's work? How's Juliet doing? You still together? Are you still checking your descendants? How's Juliet doing? Are you still together? Ah, no, that had to end. We broke up about 50 years ago. What happened? She went and joined the arbitrage office, willingly. Can you believe it? Whoa, why did she do that? She was overwhelmed by what being a witch implies? All that freedom, the directionlessness. She depended a lot on me to decide how to use her time, but I'm not the kind to become anyone's conductor. She was fine whenever she was busy, but every time I needed my space, she had severe episodes of anxiety and depression. Oh. She knew she was hurting us both, so in the end her solution was to forgo her freedom. From what she told me in her letters, becoming an arbiter gave her a mission and a purpose. What a shame. Well, whatever works, I guess. Existential dread is a widespread disease among witches. I can only imagine. Taking forever, being this powerful. The irony of immortality. How's work? Weird. Not that attractive right now. Why is that? I may put the detective work on a hold for a while. With the upcoming elections, I've been getting a lot of unsavory requests. I'm not in the mood for digging up dirt or spying on people. Not for a third party at least. What do you mean, a third party? Ah, we'll get to that in a bit. I don't know if I like the sound of that. You're still checking on your descendants? Nah, I got bored a couple of generations ago. It was important to me to veil over Maria Fortuna, Eric, Michael, and the rest. And I was genuinely curious about how they raised their children, what became of them all. I don't know, the ego trip of witnessing one's legacy. But at some point, it lost all meaning, just became voyeurism. Which, watching strangers go about their lives. They stopped talking about you, huh? Shut up. I know you too well, prick. What about you? What have you done this time? What are you implying? Something embarrassing, dangerous, or illegal, I'm sure. I hate that I had to promise him that I will never tell anyone about him. Because this is my sister. I want to tell my sister. An arbiter revised my sentence, that's all. Bullshit. You can't lie to me. I know something's off, because otherwise I wouldn't have had to find out for myself that you regained visitation privileges. And what's more, that you have a brand new tarot. Not tarot. Even worse. What have you done? There must be a reason you wanted me out of your hair. Okay, you're right, but I'm not telling you. Tell me. I wanna summon in him. But I also don't wanna get her in trouble, and I don't wanna get in trouble with him. I can't. Why? It's too dangerous. That's my problem. No, it's not. It's my problem, not yours. Just let me help you. Why are you like this? Oh, I'm so tempted. I want to. That would be so much fun. I don't know. Can't even do a let's save and see what happens kind of thing. Because the game doesn't let you do that. I don't want to mess this up. But also he's kind of afraid of me. I don't want to fight with my sister. I hate this. I hate making decisions in games. Why do I choose choice-based games? I want to do this. Wait, let me see. Just saved 7 minutes ago, you know? I can make this conversation again. Okay, you asked for it. Show yourself, Abraham. Holy fuck, Fortuna. The motherfucking behemoth? Pleased to meet you, Patrice. And it talks? What do you mean, it talks? We behemoths fucking invented language. And I'm not an it. Please refer to me as he. What have you done, Fortuna? I'm sorry I was desperate. Shit. I swear I'm going to find Aedana's corpse and give her a post-mortem kick in the ass. This is on her. I'm sorry. What's done is done. Now we have to figure out how to keep you alive. Because something this big is destined to leak. And I'm not about to let my little sister get wiped from existence. We have to use the elections as an opportunity to save your ass. I can start by calling in some favors. See if we can get you in the running. Patrice. What? You're doing it again. Stop. This is my mess. I can handle it. You can't handle shit. Look at the situation you've gotten yourself into. I've been a witch for decades longer than you. I don't need your lessons. You may have been my big sister back on Earth, but not anymore. In fact, you're the little sister now. Know your place. I feel like I made the wrong decision. Kind of want to go back. What did you just say, you ungrateful piece of shit? You heard me. It's your turn. It's my turn to protect you. Just by colluding with me on this behemoth issue, you could be punished too. Didn't even tell my best friends. That's why I didn't want you to get involved. The fucking nerve. I don't need your help. The sooner you get that into your head, the better. Why did you turn me into a witch then? I did not turn you into a witch. You were destined to become one. How many times do I have to go over this? I just read the cards. Wait. What? Oh my god. Are you alright? I did turn you into a witch. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm so sorry, Patrice. What are you on about? What? You're sorry now? What is going on? Oh shit. Your bone cancer. Oh shit. Oh my fucking life. Fortuna, easy. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I recently learned something about my divination that, well, it changes everything. What is going on? I'm not a reader, I'm a writer. The hell does that mean? Adena's corpse visited me recently. She told me why she sent me into exile and why she took away my deck. I'm not seeing the future, I'm deciding it. Forging what's ahead. I killed you. Whoa, slow down. First of all, we were kids. You're not responsible for my fate, no matter the forces behind it. I gave you fucking cancer. Hey, shut up. Shut it. I had a great life. If not cancer, it would have been a truck, or the aftermath of all the drugs I did. I do not hold you accountable for any of that.
Still, I'm so sorry. And then, you're right. You've always been right. I turned you into a witch. I couldn't bear you dying and I dragged your soul into space. Well, I do hold you accountable for that. Not that I hate it, being a witch. It beats eternal slumber. However, I think you owe me. You must let me in. You wanted me back in your life so bad you pulled me out of death's embrace. Now own it. This is too much, Patrice. I don't want to read the cards anymore. The responsibility is overwhelming. Listen. I see how your powers present quite an ethical conundrum. But we're not on Earth anymore. I haven't met a single witch that isn't fucking overpowered and exploiting her abilities to satisfy her ambitions. You're like a super witch, so what? Use your powers to do good or whatever. I don't know, Patrice. Moreover, I believe you should act on it. Like that spider guy that Eva liked. Are we talking about Spider-Man? Having great power and not using it is irresponsible. I don't think that's the quote, but close enough. It doesn't go like that. No? Well, you get me. But where do I draw the line? Case by case. I know you're a good person. I'm not afraid of letting you tamper with fate. Read the cards for me, come on. Really? What about? Read into my end. What? No. Come on. We have all an expiry date, even witches. Write me a beautiful death. Patrice. You know, I'm being aware of how I was meant to die. Gave me superpowers back when I was a mortal. Wait, you know? Being aware of how I was meant to die gave me superpowers back when I was a mortal. It is weird, but I miss that powerful dread. Please, Fortuna, grant me illumination once again. Alright. I love you, Patrice. Maybe I didn't make a horrible decision showing her. This is kind of nice, sister bonding and stuff. I love you too. Here we are again. But let me tell you, this is the last time you make me read into your end. You get reincarnated or whatever, you deal with the pain of being alive like the rest of us. Deal. Wait. How does this new deck of yours work? For you it's going to be the same. Mechanically speaking, it's just like Tarot. But I crafted this deck myself, capturing arcana inside the cards. So I can fine-tune my style of divination and don't need to be so dependent on the classic Tarot symbols. Whoa, cool. Okay, show me what you've got. Okay, a sign. You are destined to go out in a cosmic orgy. Your essence scattered throughout the 100 lovers. Interesting. I think she would probably like that. You will turn yourself into a gemstone trinket to veil over your favorite student. You will ascend one more time. You will become a goddess of inspiration and will only be able to interact with this plane through signs and revelations. I don't think she would like this. You will fall in love with a mortal poet and forsake your powers to be able to live and age next to them. Honestly, I think the first one is the most fun for her. She did write a lot of lesbian porn, I think. She wanted to go out with a bang, I guess. Nice, very nice. This more than makes up for giving me cancer. You'll never stop giving me shit for that now, huh? Can you amend the reading and add some witches from the Machina called to the orgy? Gotta see their arms, sis. Doesn't work that way. The cards let me access a section of possible futures, and I fry through them. Can you see how much time I have left? Nope, I'm sorry, but if it didn't come up in the reading, then it's not going to happen anytime soon. Well, that'll have to do then. So, what do you think of my new deck? It's pretty cool, yeah. I was a bit fed up with tarot, to be honest. Yeah, me too. Now that I think about it, I'll take more time to get bored of these cards since I can keep producing new ones. Illustrations, do you make them yourself? They're pretty cool. I composed them with existing arcana, but they leave a lot of room for creativity. I don't know, it's fun. Happy to hear you're having a good time. Okay, we've dealt with my own demise. What do you say we focus on avoiding yours now? Ah, here we go again. Fine. What do you have in mind? I want you to run for leader. What? No! I'm deadly serious. When I learned about that Aedana died and the coven needed a new leader, I'm losing my capability of speaking. I automatically thought of you. Your divination makes you the perfect candidate. That's why it pissed me off extra to discover that you could receive visitors this late. We've already lost a lot of time that we could have put into preparing your campaign. I'm sorry about that, but anyways. Clairvoyance isn't the only quality required to lead. Discovered I'm not a reader, but a writer. The responsibility. Dahlia and Jasmine are already running. So? They call dibs on the seat or what? Things will get too tense if I decide to run now. I'll have to deal with it, for God's sake. We're all centuries old. I demand a certain degree of maturity from all of us. You have exactly the same right to run for leader. It's fine and all, but I already told Dahlia I'd help her become the next leader. What a pity. Let's hope she takes it well when you tell her you're running for leader yourself. Do I want to run for leader? Well, I kind of have this behemoth issue, and I'm not gonna be a witch for long. But also, I don't know. Do I? I don't. Does she want to run for leader? I kind of wanted to. I've always said that, like, let's get rid of her and take over. But I don't want to run for leader. Come on, Fortuna, you're gonna make me beg? It's not a matter of begging. Running a coven requires way more than manipulating the future. I'm not ready for that. But you are. You're sensitive and smart, plus you can scry what's ahead. Well, or write what's ahead, whatever. I'll help you with the bureaucracy. We'll make a fine team. Sure. Let's do this. Finally. You're gonna make a great leader, trust me. You're not the first one to tell me I'd make a great leader. You are gonna make me believe I should do it. You all are gonna make me believe I should do it. You should. You must. I'll help you. First order of business is to define a program. I'm gonna go do some scouting and I'll come back with a picture of the current political landscape. Then we can decide where we stand on the hottest topics. Ah, okay. This is all moving so fast. Don't worry, I'll make it easy for you. See you in a bit. Get your deck in order, relax a bit, and we'll set everything in motion when I come back. There's a bunch of sirens going on. Great. Cool. See you later. Bye. So now you're gonna be angry at me? What a bossy sister. Tell me about it. The air seal didn't seem to make a dent on her. I'm a bit disappointed in my magic. I'd say Patrice adores me in her own way. She just has a tough way of expressing love. I'm beginning to think I sided with the wrong sister. Shut up. So, shit is getting real. Are you excited? I'm more anxious than anything. As a matter of fact, I am. Not really, but I don't have a choice. After summoning a behemoth, this is child's play. I'm more anxious than anything. Couple of days out of exile and I'm already wanna be left alone. If I make it to leadership, my first ordinance will be to limit meetings to once a month, I swear. Okay then, what do you need me to do? What do you mean? For example, do you want me to deliver a letter to summon Dahlia and Jasmine to let them hear about your final stance? Yes, that's a good idea. A friendly reunion before the race. You never know how gruesome things will get, and the three of us didn't have the chance to meet just to hang out like old times, so... Do invite them, please. I will. I'm glad you let Patrice know about me. You don't have to worry, she's loyal. Oh, I'm not worried. On the contrary, I'm eager to team up with her. Team up? Come on, you have a behemoth on your side and you are planning on not using me during the campaign? Just let your sister know about my skills. I'm sure she'll put them to good use. I can spy on opponents, dig up some dirt, spin the cosmic wheel for a bit in your favor, you know. Okay. I guess that's a great resource. But don't do anything without our approval. Absolutely. I may not look like it, but I'm a team player. Yeah, for sure. I think I'm going to lay down for a bit now. I need some rest before facing the mess I've gotten myself into. Talk to you later. You dream about. You meet with your long-lost father at the highest room of the lighthouse. He's wearing a golden mask. Gives you a small ebony key and tells you to insert it into the keyhole on its mask. You do so and discover your father has no face, but a tiny waterfall that floods the entire room. Okay, creepy. Now what? Oh, we have mail. You wanted to see us, right? I'd love to get together before the race starts. Let me know when it's a good time and I'll pick up Dahlia and come over to your place. Your friend Jasmine. Yay! Friend reunion! Thanks for coming. It's been centuries since we've got the three of us together. I don't know why we didn't do this like, I don't know, right away. What's up, witches? And you bet, magic life can get so chaotic sometimes that we just forget to enjoy it. Yeah, it makes me so happy to see the two of you together. Tell me about some adventures I've missed. I took Jasmine hunting once. What? Really? Oh my, she did.
And never again, I tell you.
Jasmine really would make a fine demon hunter. The Sand Dweller didn't stand a chance. Jasmine planted some magical seeds into the dunes, and in a matter of minutes, boom! A big fucking vine emerged out of the white sand, strangling a daemon. It was horrible. I only had to slice the fucker's throat.
The stench of blood. Ugh, I don't know how you do it, Dahlia.
Then she spent a whole evening building a grave for the worm.
It was beautiful though, wasn't it?
I would have loved to have been there. I missed you so much.
Me too.
My first order of business will be to ban fucking exile so we can go on an adventure again. Are you nervous about the elections?
Can't imagine.
I'm cool, more excited than anything.
On the one hand, I'm not worried because whoever wins in the end, the coven is gonna be well looked after. On the other hand, I want what's best for the coven and I truly believe my program is the safest bet.
Just to be clear, I do think you'd make a lovely leader. But playing it safe is the death of progress, Jasmine.
But aren't we all well already? We just need to iron out Adana's more abusive politics and put some love into the community.
That's because the status quo benefits you. Think about all the novices and all the witches who don't fit in to the orderly visions, myself included. My plan is not to start a revolution, but to level the playing field. It's not fair that power is held by the eldest.
Novices need to be guided though. Think about when we had just ascended. We weren't in any shape to be making important decisions.
I don't know about that. Age has its own setbacks. What do you think, Fortuna?
Well, about that. I guess it's time I make my stance clear.
I'm running for leader myself.
What? Oh my, but aren't you exiled?
Patrice is gonna help me run the campaign. In fact, it was her who practically forced me into this venture.
Okay, and what's your deal?
I'm not really sure yet. We still have to define our program. But my sister is dead set on having my divination at the helm of the new government.
That'd be quite an asset, alright. Have you really thought this through?
Hell no.
I doubt a criminal has much of a chance at leadership.
Just the fact that this is the irony of this sentence after everything in the world, you know? This game is a few years old, so I'm sorry to inform you, but whoa, that's a bit strong. I'm not a criminal, Jasmine. Part of the plan of becoming the next leader is to eradicate unfair punishments. So you actually wanted to meet us to declare war, huh? Not war. I just thought it'd be proper to let you know firsthand. I really think that no matter who wins, the future is bright.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to think. But the stress of competing against you two is a bit overwhelming.
Why don't we use this opportunity to promise that no matter what, we'll still be friends after the race is over? No promise needed. I never had a doubt about it.
Likewise, we'll always be friends.
Friends overall, yes.
Thank you.
I don't know what I would do if I lost you. You won't.
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you 3.
They're so cute. Fuck off. Okay, the next few weeks are about to get pretty busy. I'd better leave and start preparing my knives.
Figuratively speaking, I understand.
No, literally. I'm a dagger smith. That's what I do. No need to stab anyone, though. I hope. Okay, you two take care.
Okay. See you soon. Take care, both of you.
Bye. Thanks for coming. Everything is set to go. Get your shit in order because it's about to get real. Let me know when you're ready and we'll review the program and campaign plan. Do I have some divination to do? I think I'm just gonna wait a little till I have more to spend. Invite. How are you? Fine, relaxed, ready, focused, excited, eager to start? Awful anxious? Terrified. Ready and focused. Good. Hold on that fuel. Hold on to that fuel. Did you meet with Dahlia and Jasmine? Yes, I did. How did they take it? I believe we're fine. All's good. They didn't show it, but I know they weren't happy. I believe we're fine. Really? We promised we'll always be friends no matter what. So corny. This is going to be the weirdest political race in the universe. Maybe all political conflicts should be handled with as much love as this one. So true. No reason to fight. Well, jury's still out on how well this is going to go. They're good friends. I'm sure this will all be handled honorably. There's no honor in politics, only victory. Whatever. What now? Okay, allow me to give you a rundown of what's ahead. We have to define a program and a plan. First, we'll analyze our opponents and I'll interview you to see where we stand on the main issues. Oh god, this is so much politics in this game. Like I said, I did not expect witch politics in this game, just to be clear. Okay, then we'll sketch and review a program. Once we get into something solid, we'll form a team and schedule some campaign actions to get the ball rolling. The date for the election Congress hasn't been decided yet, but we're against the clock for as of now. All clear? Yes. Good. First of all, did someone tell you about the 5 pillars of the coven? Yes. You know, judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Do you need me to explain them to you? I know, I heard about them. You can skip the explanation. Good. Let's start dissection our rivals then. Who do you want to start with? You choose. Oh wait, Dahlia then. Dahlia is not from Earth. On our home planet, politics have evolved and twisted more than anywhere else in the explored universe. She comes from the demonic Desertlands, where matriarchy-based warlordism and chieftainship are the primary form of organization, even nowadays. I'm not saying to underestimate her, but we can expect her to not be well prepared to navigate the intricacies of a political campaign. On the other hand, Dahlia's politics seem to be very different from our homeworlds. From what I've gathered, the focus seems to be collectivizing the Coven's duties and responsibilities, distributing the Coven's power horizontally. Level the playing field is particularly her slogan. Whoa, how did you manage to get all that information in so little time? Please, I'm a detective, sis. This was barely scratching the surface. Now focus. Her program to achieve this is judgment by referendum. Dahlia argues that in a community this compact, we should have to account for every member's input, regardless of their background or preparation. Enforcement. None whatsoever. She believes in amicable resolution. And should dialogue fail, she wants to leave the matter of the hand in the arbitrage office. Her point being that we don't need to police ourselves when we already have a magical pact. Forbidden arts. Allow free access to any kind of magic and control them through education, not banning. Mortal affairs. Cut all ties with mortals. Dahlia believes we're too privileged to be messing with people's lives. She thinks we should leave them be and focus on the cosmic and the magical. Witch duties. Magical tax. Have every member of the coven share a percentage of their magical output to pool resources for the benefits of the clan. I'm gonna lose my voice so quickly with all this politics talk. And finally, she believes we should scatter Aedana's remains so more witches can ascend and our coven can become more diverse. As you can see, Dahlia is betting on a kind-hearted community that requires goodwill to work. Almost utopic, I must say. I still like her idea better. Maybe we can get a bit of a middle ground here. What do you think is the best strategy to undermine her problem? I don't want to undermine it, it's pretty cool. Expose her naivete. Faith in good intentions is ridiculous. Horizontalism will make us slow and clumsy. Point out the failure of communism on Earth. Spotlight the primitive societies of our homework. I think this one. Good one. The ideal community she wants to paint a picture of isn't a reality. We'll focus on conveying that to the rest of the coven. Okay, now, let's capitalize on your intimate knowledge about your rival. What would you say is Dahlia's strongest point? Her overwhelming charisma and the confidence she projects. She embodies the winds of change. Dahlia is pretty popular among young witches. Her determination, she is battle ready. She is the most virtuous, the most incorruptible one of us all. I think this one. Woman charisma and the confidence she projects. Yeah. This is where the popularity contest she'd have the upper hand. I'm sure her campaign will kick off with a lot of momentum. You can't hope to defeat her on any revolutionary grounds. You'll have to play on your intelligence and mysticism to get a bite of her cake. Alright, what about her weakness? What is Dahlia's most critical flaw? She's very impulsive, impatient, and gets angry easily. Dahlia is very green when it comes to debating politics and philosophy. She's very radical, lacks diplomacy. She's the least astute of the lot, easy to trick. Making daggers is the least valuable asset offered by a candidate. She's very impulsive and impatient and gets angry easily. Good. If we can provoke her during a debate, the coven is sure to question her ability to rule. Oh no. We should be on the lookout for opportunities to get her mad during the campaign. Is this really necessary? It's your call, but if you don't exploit your opponent's flaws, it'll make it less likely for you to become the next leader. Politics are ugly, I know. But also, let me tell you, you should expect the same from your rivals, friends or not. I'm sure they won't be pulling any punches. Be ready. I'm already regretting this. But sure, whatever. I'll handle it. Shall we go over Jasmine now? Yeah, sure. Jasmine was born in small England town during the Industrial Revolution circa 1800. That put her in a cultural sweet spot for amassing the sympathies of the coven.
She's a young witch in the eyes of the eldest, medieval and ancient witches, but not so alien as us contemporary witches with our world wars, TV, internet, and other global lunacies. Jasmine gets along with us, but is also part of the last decent generation, according to the most conservative witches. Her politics are a liberal revision of Aedanas, removing the most tyrannical mechanisms by reducing punishments and responsibilities. That will maintain the status quo, but give more room for individualism and personal enterprise, free from so many duties and the fear of failure. Her program is to achieve this. Judgment will be performed by a quorum of the 4 eldest witches in agreement with the leader. That is the sweetest candy of her program for the old lot. Enforcement will work with a system of strikes. She hasn't specified how many yet, but should a witch accumulate enough warnings, she will be expelled from the coven. Way less radical than exile, and the worst case scenario is the freedom to start anew elsewhere. Regarding forbidden arts, she won't change a thing. Anything deemed dangerous by the eldest witches will be banned. Then, for mortal affairs, Jasmine proposes a model of protection and guidance. What is good for humanity? What should we protect them from? I guess that'll be determined by the quorum of the eldest. Lastly, as for witch duties, she proposes a policy of no vigilance. Jasmine argues that she would trust every sister will have the coven's interest in mind and that there's no need to evaluate or impose any duties on any member. And of course, regarding the trending topic, Jasmine wants the coven to devour Aedana's corpse so we all become more powerful. Take a minute to interiorize Jasmine's program. Sure. Done? Done. Perfect. So tell me now, what do you think is the best strategy to undermine her program? I don't want to undermine. The lax policies will incentivize foul play. These plans benefit the powerful and forsake novices. Individualism will fracture the community. Tradition and coven culture will vanish in this setup. This one. Interesting. If we adopt this strategy, we may polarize the coven's opinion. But in the long run, we could gather the support of the young and weak, plus the support of the most compassionate elders. It may do the trick. Good, good. Now to assess the candidate herself. Let's use your privileged info on Jasmine. What would you say is Jasmine's strongest point? She's a pillar of the community. She's extremely manipulative. Her apparent innocence and frailty, resourcefulness, her charming mother-like aura. She's a pillar of the community. She helps and provides for many people for her garden, has many contacts and friends. That sure puts her ahead of the race from the very start. It'll be hard to win people's trust in Jasmine over to our side. We'll need to undermine her capability as a leader to enforce her status as a community provider so she stays like that, rather than as a ruler. Now, to her flaw, what would you say is Jasmine's weakest point? Her anxiety, she gets stressed easily, her envy, her compassion. She's easy to intimidate. Vanity, she worries too much about appearance. Anxiety? Ooh, that's really easy to exploit. Good, good. That's a flaw that will trigger almost automatically just by competing for leadership. But we can push her buttons so she loses focus and messes up. I feel so bad for doing this. Toughen up, Fortuna. Her advisor will be doing the same about you, no doubt. Plus, there are emergency resources. If we play our cards right, we can hope for a clean victory.
focus on bringing your best game, and I won't have to push any ugly buttons. Talk about pressure. Alright, now for the third candidate. What? There's more? Of course. No one told you? No? Who is it? No one truly thinks she possesses any threat to Dahlia or Jasmine, but she is a candidate nonetheless. We should study her. I believe this dark horse has a chance of surprising us all. Tell me who it is already. Come on. Caprisa, the historian witch, the eldest witch in our coven. She precedes even Aedana. Caprisa is originally from Earth, but ascended way before humanity started even writing. She has an infallible memory. All events get registered inside her tree rings. The thing is that she's always played a secondary role in the coven, just supporting us with her wisdom. But apparently Caprisa isn't a fan of change and isn't happy with the direction Jasmine or Dahlia want to take the coven, so for the first time she's running for leader. The program is easy to sum up. She wants to keep things exactly as Aedana left them. Moreover, she's advocating for preserving Aedana's corpse as some sort of oracle, to keep using her as a channel to consult with the gods and to set the direction for the coven. Oh, fuck Caprisa. Exactly. My thoughts. Fuck her program in any case. I know Caprisa personally, and she's very kind and helpful. But yes, no one wants the ghost of Aedana to keep ruling over us. She has very few supporters all among the eldest, but I wouldn't underestimate her. Caprisa has this special mystical aura around her. Combined with her vast knowledge, she is sure to impress many voters during the campaign. Depending on how gruesome the race gets, we could scare some of the most conservative witches into switching sides from Jasmine to Caprisa. I see. As long as we don't underestimate Caprisa and keep her in check, it all should be fine though. Understood. Alright, are you ready to start defining your program? Or do we want to take a break? I feel like I should do it now, while I still remember shit. So let's get it over with already. And after that, I'm probably gonna end it. Now let's get it over with already. Alright. We'll go over every point, assess your opinions, make some choices, and when we have a first draft, you can review any aspects to iron out the program. It's okay to borrow some ideas you may fancy from your rivals, but try to make a program that's unique enough to be your own. Okay. First point, judgment. Right now, there's a rival stand. Jasmine wants to force a quorum of eldest. Dahlia wants to introduce judgment by referendum. Caprisa wants to keep Aedana's runic judgment. What type of judgment do you prefer? I would like to try come up with a new option. Maybe there's another option to manage the coven? Something fair but effective? What do you have in mind? Have a leadership that decides on everything without the community's input is problematic. But leaving all executive control in the hands of everyone will produce erratic results. I'm thinking of establishing some sort of ministries to compartmentalize power, appointing experts in every matter to deal with law, exploration, magic development, resource management, culture, anything really. Set up as many ministries as necessary. All ministers will work along with the leader, but they would have the last word on their respective competences, since they would be the ideal person to make informed decision about each issue. How will these ministers be appointed? Do these positions rotate? What happens if someone more competent shows up? Is the minister replaced? I mean, it's really interesting on paper, and it'll be quite effective to have dedicated witches on every important matter. But this will probably breed many power struggles within the coven. fighting for the positions or trying to earn the favor of certain ministers. I see. Not that the other options don't have downsides, I'm just pointing out that what could go wrong with this idea. I think it's still worth giving it a shot if you like it. If you're at the helm, I'm sure you'll run a tight ship and put together an excellent team. I'll help you. Yeah, avoiding corruption in this scenario relies on having a capable leader. You're a capable leader. I think you're ready to deal with any kind of judgment system you decide to go with. So, having said that, what type of judgment do you prefer? Oh, I can ponder all of these. That means more reading. I don't think I need to ponder runic judgment or the quorum of the eldest. Maybe ponder the referendum. It is a beautiful idea indeed. It would be something far-fetched for a bigger society, but provided the coven stays within the hundreds, it's feasible. It'd still be quite cumbersome, and we need to keep in mind that the most popular opinion isn't always what's truly best. That's exactly what I'm thinking about politics right now. But it will always keep the majority satisfied. Will this make us weaker but happier? I can't tell. It's never been done before in a coven that I know of. Okay, so what type of judgment? I want the ministry system. Sure. Gotcha. Now, the law enforcement. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine wants to set up the system of warnings leading to expulsion. Dahlia advocates for amicable agreements supported by the arbitrage office. So Caprisa wants to keep the exile as punishment. What type of law enforcement do you prefer? Fuck exile. Jasmine's solution of letting witches accumulate strikes and in the event they'll fail to behave, expelling them from the coven seems quite humane. It's not a bad idea, it doesn't rob anyone of their freedom, and the ultimate punishment is like ultimate freedom actually. If you don't fit in here, just find a coven to match your philosophy or stay independent. On the other hand, it's exploitable. Witches will be able to cross the line several times without any consequences before they gather too many strikes. And then they'll be trapped into behaving ideally or losing membership. Any case, it's not like they can just go and kill another witch. The magical pact stands above our warning system. The warning allows for mischief, but I guess it's tolerable. Not all witches are going to be ill-willed. What type of law enforcement do you prefer? Try to come up with a new option. I have trouble feelings toward punishment as a method of enforcing the law. It keeps law and order through fear, but we can't expect everyone to behave. Isn't there a way to make punishment constructive? Constructive how? Send bad witches to detention to do some magical studies? Not like that, but hey, that may be an idea. What about community service? Elaborate. Instead of expelling members or, God forbid, sending them to exile, could set up a system of assigning hours of community service depending on the severity of the infraction. Tending other witches' gardens, harvesting magic for the coven, helping the explorers, whatever is needed really. You could pull that off, yeah. I don't know if that'll look childish or weak in the eyes of some witches, but it'll benefit the community in the long run, definitely. Alright, what type of law enforcement do you prefer? Kind of want to go with like all new ideas, because that's kind of the most interesting. Let's go with community service. Understood. Next, the forbidden arts. These are the stances of our competitors. Jasmine and Caprice want to continue banning whatever they deem dangerous. Dahlia wants to give free access to any kind of magic, but to enforce education so we all know what we're dealing with. How do you want to deal with about Try come up with a new option. There must be some middle ground between banning and free access. Some summonings and spells can save lives. They could even protect us from major evils. There's much to achieve with the careful application of some of the forbidden arts, so... What about extending permits? Make it so a witch can apply to have access to certain spells and rituals, and if the coven deemed applicants' purpose and aptitude appropriate, allow them to make use of them. That is an interesting compromise. You know more about forbidden arts than I do, so I'll go with whatever you think is better. How do you want to go about dealing with the forbidden arts? Let's go with a permit system. God, politics are exhausting. Even fake fantasy, witch politics. Wonderful. Now onto model affairs. These are the stands of our competitors. Jasmine says we should guide them, take care of them. Dahlia proposes cutting all ties. She believes that we shouldn't abuse our privilege over them and just let them be. Caprice wants to continue exploiting them for our benefit. What's your stance on the model affairs? Try to come up with a new option. What else could we do about relationships with models? I don't know. If you want to propose an alternative for a program, it should be something drastically different. Just some iteration on our rivals' ideas would feel uninspired and derivative. What about this? We reveal the existence of witches to mortals. Whoa, coming out strong. What's your angle? Whatever decision we make regarding mortals will be morally grey, since they don't know about us. What I propose here is a simple concept, truth. It'll definitely stir some chaos at the beginning, but in the end, wouldn't it be better if we developed a working relationship and make them aware of our capabilities? Let them ask directly for what they need. That is beautiful, but didn't you pay attention in school? Humanity has a troubling relationship with witches. They burned us for sport. They burned poor innocent women. What can they do about the real deal? It's like revealing the existence of lions to a rabbit. They can hide and reject us, but in no way will they be able to hurt us. You're underestimating the model's drive to destroy things. But sure, that could make our program look strong. We can spin a good angle from it. Prepare to be attacked in any debates, though. What's your stance on model affairs? Let's ponder the guidance. So far, the Coven has been exploiting models under Adana's command. Maybe it's time to repay the service model societies have been inadvertently offering us. That's a good angle, although taking care of them entails many responsibilities as well as needing time and resources. We'll be giving up some of our Coven's momentum to charity. Not that that's necessarily bad, but it's something to bear in mind if we choose this option. I see. What's your stance on model affairs? Cutting all ties. To be honest, I don't care much about mortals or Earth or whatever other societies in this universe. And if you think about it, I believe most people would prefer to not have witches meddling with their lives. Yeah, maybe. On the other hand, we would forfeit many valuable resources. Mods have been a great source of magic power and inspiration for our Coven. However, cutting ties will also cut all the shady practices and wrongdoings with some witches have been pushing on mortals. And to some extent, it'll let us focus on our own affairs instead of dealing with petty disputes over humans. What do you think? What's your stance on model affairs? I'm gonna go with the new thing. Sounds fun. Probably a bad idea, but sounds fun. Witch duties. These are the stance of our competitors. Jasmine advocates for freedom and trust, for believing that every witch will always have the Coven's best interest in mind. Dahlia wants to institute some sort of magical tax. that every witch shares some of their magic output for common projects. The priest wants to keep Aedana's quarterly controls. What are we doing about the witch duties? Come up. There must be another way to make our coven stronger without abusing our members or without degrading the spirit of being a community. In all these years I've spent in the coven, what would you say has helped bring your A-game the most? Demand? Inspiration? Sharing resources? Oh, I know. Mentorship. My mentor has been a cornerstone in my development as a witch. What do you say we institute a mentorship program? That's a great idea. Right now, one of the most pressing issues within our coven is the power grab between novices and elders. It'll help to tighten the relationship between different generations of witches too. I like it. But this idea will be way better received among novices than elders. Old witches won't be really getting anything out of this deal, so it'll be tough sell for the less charitable conservatives. Mentorship is something that requires a lot of time and work, so it'll get in the way of many of the elders' plans. You yourself will be forced to take on some apprentices. Think about what that'll mean for your lifestyle. I see. I like that though. And I kind of am losing my voice. So, I think we're gonna go with that one. Let's go with the mentorship program. Understood. And finally, we have the issue of what to do with Aedana's corpse. These are the stands of our competitors. Jasmine wants the coven to devour the corpse. That way we will absorb her magic and become considerably more powerful. Dahlia wants to scatter the remains, we'll give them back to the cosmos. That way more witches will be able to ascend, and we will become more numerous and diverse. Caprisa wants to conserve Aedana's corpse, consult with her and keep using her as a channel to talk with the gods. What do you want to do with Aedana's corpse? Try come up with a new option? What if? Nah, that's too much. Spit it out. We're brainstorming here. A wild idea could lead to something interesting. What if only the leader gets to eat Aedana, all by herself? What if you hoard Aedana's power all to yourself, you're saying? I hate that idea. Yes, become some sort of super leader. If it becomes a tradition, whoever is in charge will become more and more powerful with each. That's a horrible idea. Inheriting all the power of the predecessors. Working towards a godlike figure who can safeguard the coven from any evil? That is dangerous. Not a lot of people will agree with this plan. But if you manage to pull it off, you will become extremely fucking powerful. I don't want to imagine what that would imply for your powers. You'll be able to rewrite reality itself if needed. I'll support you if that's what you want. I like the scattering Aedana's corpse thing. I mean, power for the sake of power is a bit pointless, and allowing more women to ascend and become witches seems the more humane thing to do. You're probably right. Opening the gates to potentially double our size will definitely stir some chaos in these times of change. But who cares? There's also power in numbers. Just bear in mind that advocating for scattering Aedana's remains will earn us the sympathies of the novices and discomfort from the elders and vice versa. What do you want to do with Aedana's corpse? I've said before I like this idea best. I don't want to ascend to a new level of almost godhood and learn all the cosmic truths. That's a wrap then. Yes, we did it. Let's review the program as a whole now. I don't want to talk anymore. This program is unique enough. I believe we are offering quite an interesting option over the plan of our rivals. Are you happy with it? Would you like to change anything? I'm happy with it. Let's move on. Great, wonderful, fantastic. Now, take a minute to look at our program. Internalize it, believe it, make it yours. I will definitely have forgotten the next time I'm streaming this, so... You're going to have to defend all these decisions in front of your rivals and the whole coven. But most importantly, you're gonna need to sell the concept of it. And for that, we're going to need a slogan. I'd rather do it without a slogan. Come on, don't try and play it cool. We need a slogan. It's not like other politicians use them to have fun. They really do work. Okay, whatever. What would you like to use as a slogan? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Ooh, I like those. Take fate into thy hands. Stronger together. A real sisterhood. A very happy coven. This one... Like, a very happy coven is not a slogan. That's a bad one. This one is a bad one for, you know, all the reasons. A real sisterhood. I like that one. I like these three. But also this one kind of works way too well. These are just so generic. This one stands out. Ooh, I like this one. Very on point, given the kind of candidate you are. You think? Doesn't say much about our program, but it doesn't matter. This is all about marketing. And who doesn't like the idea of controlling their own fate? This slogan puts the focus on your defining characteristic. No other candidate can aspire to own this slogan. Great job. Thanks. Almost done. What else? We just need to start campaigning, right? Yes, and for that we need the ultimate, most classical form of propaganda. A poster. Oh no. It's not like there are any streets in space to plaster with my face. We'll send posters to everyone we know, from inside and outside the coven. Try to have them set up a common space, like temples and cosmic markets. That's not my style at all. That's why I'm here. To do all the nasty marketing you're too self-conscious to do. I just want all this to be over. Same. Few weeks, a couple of months at max. This will be but a memory. You've done 200 years of exile. I'm sure you can endure this. Okay, I give up. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. I was thinking of your new cards. That your new cards have a lot of style. What do you say? Want to compose a poster yourself? Hell no, I don't. Do I have a choice? Heh, not really. You're really talented. Let's just squeeze your artist juices. I'm a horrible artist. We've seen that before. I do like the dark purple. It's just my color. Let's do a bunch of stars. I like the stars. Do I have to put everything in here? I feel like the stars are the best fitting thing. I don't know, that's just me also. In the background. This one's supposed to go up here, I guess. Oh, wait. In the background. Okay. Now get a bunch of stars. No. I'm so bad at this. This is great. Copy. One of those copied. Bunch of stars. Yeah. Probably this is gonna be great. Yeah. Oh, nope. This one. Just, nope. Just this one. And then maybe one last star up here. And surely we're good with this, right? This is great. Finish. What do you think? Pretty cool. You can never have too many stars on a political poster. Exactly my thoughts. Should I give it another try? No, it's good. I like it. It's powerful in a very unique way. Did these things actually have, like, purpose? I just like the color combination. If anything, it does a great job of capturing your essence. That's what I thought. You should send this to a museum once the race is over. Shut up. Great, we are ready to win this race. Finally. Honestly, I'm really not cut out for this. Yes, you are. Fate provided you with a mean sister to make sure of it. Just my luck. Now, to have the unavoidable question, Why don't you draw a card to make sure you win things? What? That would be cheating. Why did we put this much work then? Yeah, it's been on my mind this whole time. That would be cheating. Is it really? I'm sure the others are going to be using all of their skills to get ahead. Just happen to be overpowered. But that's life. I don't know. It doesn't come without its risks, though. There's always a chance I draw a card that doesn't offer any favorable results to us. And once drawn, there's no going back. We could assure our victory, but we could also doom us and make all of our efforts futile. Right. Well, you know your deck better than anyone. Our chances of winning through sheer effort are pretty decent, I'd say. But if you want to remove the anxiety from the competition by determining the outcome, I'm in. Oh god. I don't know. I don't want to do any more decisions. I hate politics. I kind of want to draw a card. Because yes, I am anxious. Fuck it. Let's draw a card. Can't get enough of your divination. It's always so thrilling. Let's hope this thrill pays off. Let's hope. Please. Oh, this reading is going to be nerve-wracking. More than reading into your sister's death? Yes. Ouch. Reading into your end was more like morbid curiosity. However, this card is about the seal that outcomes... about to seal the outcome of many weeks of effort. You're right. You're right. I'm nervous too. Hit it. The birth of iron. Guardian ego, happiness, indifference, stagnation. Oh, I don't know if this is a good one. Jasmine will win. She will get drunk on power and will start conquering other covens. Oh god. We will win. Our coven will stop being the most powerful, but its members will be extraordinarily happy. Caprisa will win and will bring a dark time for the... Okay, there's only one right answer, right? You know? We'll win. Our coven will stop being the most powerful, but its members will be extraordinarily happy. Ooh, nice. This sounds sweet, actually. I'm looking forward to a chill, less relevant coven. Yeah, which life is about to get better. Well done. Feels weird to write my absolute victory. Just enjoy it, damn it. What now? We just wait, arms crossed, to have the leadership of the coven handed to us? Now we have fun. We can enjoy the campaign knowing that no matter what you say or do, you will get a win. Fun, huh? I'll try. Since we know the outcome already, now it's all about the theatrics. Oh. My TV was about to turn off. I guess so. The feeling is similar to when I get to know my own end. It removes a lot of pressure from the very act of existing. You just play the part and wait to see the fireworks. Don't you like the feeling? I can see the appeal now, it's all a game. I regret it, I'd rather have the uncertain. I like it. I see the appeal. Right? I think I need to rest for a bit now. Gonna go home, take a bath, get my thoughts in order. When I come back, your next mission will be to form a team and start actually doing things. Okay, I'll be here. And with that, we start chapter 4, Pandemonium. And with that, I'm gonna leave it at that for today. Exit title screen. And yeah. That is a little longer stream than usual, but I can actually feel how my voice is dying. I think I'm probably gonna stream again the next few days. Might set up my Minecraft and my new laptop to more chill stream, give my voice a little rest. And just chill a little bit. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. I didn't expect this game to get so much into actual doing politics. I'm not sure how much I love that part, but we'll see. I do want to finish it now, nevertheless. And I think we just wait. Which chapter did we just unlock? I think chapter 6. But just 2 more chapters. Maybe we can do that in one stream. I don't know. Maybe a longer one, depending on how we get this done, and then we'll see what's gonna be next in terms of games. I have a few ideas and everything already. So yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, whatever. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.